Hey everybody, Jim here, bringing you the third round in the February Malifaux Vassal event. Here with me is my opponent. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Keinash, and I will be playing Explorers for third time and last time, possibly.
Yeah. We have a Bayou versus Explorer set up today. The pool and the crews are going to be in the description of the video. My opponent is the attacker today, and we're about to start the deployment process. So, before we do that, we have to figure out zones and the strategy, placing our symbols. I should probably pick my schemes. Actually, that's a good point. Let me let me pull out this, put that over there. I know what I'm doing. Okay, do that, and
then... would you kindly pick the schemes in the app?
Yes, we will do that. There we go. They are selected. I'm grabbing the ones in the Vassal client as well. Just so folks can play along at home. There we go.
So I've picked schemes as well in the Vassal. I will be selecting left top corner.
Sounds good. This means, starting with me, we start placing our symbol markers. As defender, I will place my first symbol marker right here in this corner behind these barrels.
All right. I'll place one here.
We are going to place one over here behind this building.
All right. I'll place one here in the building.
We are going to put one here in the corner.
I'll place one here.
And my last one will go all the way up in this corner.
So I cannot place within 8 inches of your markers, right? As well.
That is true. Another strategy marker.
Let me check if it fits. No, it doesn't. So I'll place one here, near the middle.
Okay.
So I've split my crew into two. we select which one to deploy first.
Please deploy English Ivan's section first.
All right.
Okay.
Let me think about it. Do I want it here? I think I will want all of those guys there. Yes.
All right.
That will do.
Okay. I think what we're going to do is yes. Pigapult will go there. Now where does everyone else go? That is the question. For purposes of tracking in the app versus on the tabletop, any reference to Gautraeux Bokor number 1 would be to un. Gautraeux Bokor number 2 is to de. Lightning bug number 1 is lightning. Number 2 is thunder. And number 3 is kapow.
Just add the number to them, and that will be fine.
Okay. We're going to have Olivia here. Have Sammy here. We'll have a Bokor back here. No, we'll have here. Okay, the intent is that Effigy will have line of sight to lightning bugs 2, 3, and Bokor 1. Then I will maneuver these such that I have it to
All right.
these two.
I'll
I'll put Wong here. I'll have Sammy here. Olivia here. Okay, everyone should be seen by the lucky Effigy. We're good. That will be our deployment.
The range of Pigapult is 12, right?
It is 12 for the gun. It is 18 for throwing a model.
Oh, okay. Understood.
And I need to get out Flying Piglet Summon and Stuffed Piglet Summon. Because Sammy can make them.
All right.
And it is to you to finish deploy.
One moment. I think I will put Gibson on top of those boxes. Yep. Or not. Let me think. I cannot hear you for some reason.
Oh, just a moment. I may have lost connection to the server. Let me try rejoining.
I hear you. I hear you now.
Okay.
Let me think about Gibson, where do I want him? Yeah, I think this is fine.
I appear to have been disconnected from the game. Let me rejoin you, because I am not seeing Gibson out of your sideboard. All right. There we go. Let's see. Can I make myself player? Current size player 2. Okay. I think we're good then. Yes, and I see Gibson now. I see Nocturne and Intrepid. Just make sure that didn't mess up anything there. Okay. Hooray, technology. I have to get my dudes out. So, do you have any after deployment shenanigans?
I think not.
Okay. I summon a stuffed piglet with the Pigapult due to the pet project ability. It will come into play after deployment, but before the start of the first turn. So you will get a pass token for it, and it will be able to activate. It does summon within 3 of the Pigapult, so I will just put it right here behind these boxes. Okay. If it's alright, I will turn off deployment zone marker and just go to the white marker, like this.
Alright. Yep.
And I'm ready to draw cards.
I can make a screenshot to send you for you to know what I've drawn for the video.
You know what? Go ahead and do that at the end. I am afraid now. So, okay. Initiative. I have a 4.
Would you like to cheat?
No, thank you.
Then I will go first. I'll activate Corvus, and he will take a walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe he's 6. Yep. Oh, nope. Wait, it's hazardous terrain. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Corvus is done.
Alrighty. we are going to have the Lucky Effigy activate. The Lucky Effigy is going to use Aura of Luck. I get it. I now have a 3-inch Aura of Luck. We're going to move just a little bit because I mismeasured. But now the Bokor number 1 can be seen by Effigy, which is what I need. And Effigy will then take an action and drop a scheme marker. Effigy is done.
All right. I'll activate Mordrake. He will take a walk.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. He has Concealment Shadow. And he will take a Concentrate action.
Mm-hmm.
That's Mordrake is done.
Okay. We will... I think this is as good a time for Wong to go as any. Wong is going to take a walk action to about here. I cannot see the Stuffed Piglet. I cannot see Lightning Bug number 3. I believe I can see the rest of my models. We are going to use the Glow, my bonus action, discarding no glow tokens. It will go off, so everyone in Pulse 6 will get a glow token. There is actually a token for Glowy, which I should grab. So Olivia has 1, Sammy has 1, Bokor 2, Lightning Bug, Lucky, Pigapult, and Lightning Bug number 2. Wong is then going to use he's going to launch into space. I'll spend a stone for this. I will remove the scheme marker that the Lucky Effigy dropped as a cost. I need a 6 to go off. It goes off. I stoned for a tome, so I will declare the Wait What trigger. So at the start of the next turn, or during the next turn's start phase, I drop 2 scheme markers in Wong's line of sight, and then models around it will suffer a TN 14 movement duel or a damage. Last thing Wong is going to do, because he walked, bonused, launched into space, he will use Fazap. He is going to attempt... It first has to go off. It does not currently go off. I will cheat for it to go off. And when I do this, I can elect a model within line of sight. I can center the shockwave on a friendly Wizz-Bang model within range. So the 2 Bokor will be the center. Each of them will take a point of damage for being the center. The TN is increased by 2, but the models don't take the test, because models that are the source of a shockwave do not take the test of a shockwave. So everyone within 2 of these models will take a test. All my friendly Wizz-Bang models may automatically fail the duel without flipping, because that's what Fazap does. All of them have blast resistant. So what this does is everyone takes a damage that is in these auras.
Fast
fast and glowy. And because they took a damage during an enemy, because they took a damage from Fizzap for being the target, the Bokors also gain fast and glowy. Do that, do that. He gets that. He gets that. And then a model took damage during a friendly activation. Sammy, Petty Illusions, draws me a card. And that will be Wong's activation. Thank you for enduring me go through all that mess.
Alright. I'll activate Nocturne. Nocturne will gain shielded.
Mm-hmm.
Because he is near the emissary.
Mm-hmm.
Raise shielded. He will take a concentrate action and will stay where he is.
Mm-hmm.
That's Nocturne is done.
Okay. I think what we're going to do is check some ranges. I think first thing we'll do is Bokor number 1 shall activate. Bokor number 1 will try Healing Energy. Healing Energy will target itself. I am currently failing. I am electing to lower my glowy by 1 for the tome trigger, and then I will cheat this in, so I hit the target number. I will heal 1, 2, 3, and then all friendlies in 1 inch will heal 1, which should be the other 2 lightning bugs there. So, healed, heal, oh, wrong one, heal. We are going to then concentrate. And our last thing will be to heal Sammy. I do not get it. I will buy you 2 card from, I'm sorry, I will Aura of Luck to reflip. I get it. Sammy will heal. And Bokor is done.
Alright, Gibson activates.
Mm-hmm.
I will drop that 2 and take the 8. So he has tomes.
Mm-hmm.
Now he will try to give a distracted to English Ivan.
Mm-hmm.
Need a 7. Got it.
Oh yeah.
So because English Ivan is within of other Umbro model, which is himself,
Mm-hmm.
He gained focused instead.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will charge English one. Attack him. On trigger, because he's Umbra, he will heal 2 instead of damage. But
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't matter because I have tomes
Mm-hmm.
from tools from the job. I'll draw a card. And I will discard a card. I'll discard this 4.
Pardon.
And last action, Gibson will try to create a concealing shadow marker within, as a bonus action within 6. So, oh, I will need actually that 4. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
4. So, need a 4. We'll cheat that with the 4 I just drawn.
Mm-hmm.
And create a shadow marker. Somewhere here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Gibson is done.
Okay. Our other Bokor will go. Du is going to first obey the Pigapult, who relents. Goes off. I will lower my glowy before cheating to add a mask to the final duel total, because obeys need masks. The Pigapult is going to take the full load action. We are going to choose the stuffed piglet, and we're going to give the stuffed piglet slow. I need a 6 for this to go off. That is not currently going off. We will buy you 2 card it. Oh no, it fails. So Pigapult, Pig doesn't gain slow, because that is part of the action. But that fails. The Bokor is then going to heal itself. We will buy you 2 card it. There it is. I will remove my glowy to 0 to add a crow. Declare Deja Vu. I will discard this card. I will heal myself to full. I will then draw 2 cards from Deja Vu. I did obey, I did a heal. I have 1 more action. I will concentrate, and I will do my bonus, which I forgot to do with the other one. Protective Spirits. This requires a 5. Goes off. Friendly models in range gain shielded. The Bokor is done.
Alright. English A1 activates.
Mm-hmm.
So he will do his bonus action to teleport.
Mm-hmm.
Need a 4. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Then I will take a walk action. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, have you started the timer?
Oh my goodness, I have not. But I can tell you that we have been... How long have we been going? We've been going for half an hour. So I will start a timer for... Since I had to step away for a minute on the record, say 20 minutes have elapsed. Does that sound fair to you?
All right.
Okay.
So, English one will attack with Runic Siphon your Pigapult.
Okie dokie.
Let me just check. Tough to pick it. So everyone ignores shockwave, right?
They take reduced damage from it. So it's a minimum of 1.
All right. So I'll use my focus action to shoot at Pigapult. And I will reduce my plus flip to get a crow. And yep.
They have a 15.
I'll cheat that.
Oh boy. So you're at a 20.
Yes.
I can not do anything. So go ahead.
So I will summon. Can I summon Broken Spectre here? I believe not. I'll summon Deva. Base contact. So because I used focus, a positive flip. Your willpower 7. I'm at 20. No, just a straight flip for damage. So that will be 3 damage.
1 after armor.
So he has 2 armor. All right. When Deva is placed, he can make an attack action. He's currently stunned. So he will attack that girl at the bottom.
Yep.
You have a -1 defense because he's in base contact. And that will fail. My last action, I will try to create a marker, need a 6. Need a 6. All right. I will cheat that. And we'll create shadow marker here. That's English one is done.
Okay. Well, now I have to find a way to deal with that Deva. How do we do that? I think... Sorry, just doing a quick think. Okay. I think I will have the lightning bug number 3 activate and try and disengage from the Deva.
I think Deva has
so I am -1 defense.
Yes.
Here we go. Oh dear. I will fail.
So it will be a positive. I'm at 18. You're at 7. So it will be a positive flip.
Yes.
That will be reduced by 6.
I go nowhere. I will try and disengage again. I have a 12.
Alright, you succeed.
I will go to there. And I must pass a TN12 movement duel, or you are placed into base contact with the moved enemy model because of Clingy.
Yes.
I'm currently passing. I am going to cheat to fail it. So you must be placed in base contact with the lightning bolt, or the lightning bug.
I will place it here. Base contact with Bokor and lightning bug. And because I have been placed, I can make an attack action. I will make an attack action against lightning bug. I'm at 17.
You've hit lightning bug. I am not going to cheat.
That will be... So you're at 9.
I am at 9, yes.
I'm at straight flip. That will be 3 damage.
Takes 3.
So your last activation? Last action?
The lightning bug will heal itself, requiring an 8 to go off. With healing energy, it does not. It's done.
Deva activates. He will try to hit lightning bug. I'm at 17.
I am at 13. Go ahead.
That
is moderate damage?
2 damage.
2 damage?
That is minimal.
Okay. So you did 2. I only have 2 wounds. You do kill me. This causes my demise arcane feedback to go off. All models in Pulse 2 suffer damage equal to the number of glowy tokens on the model, so you'll take 1 damage. My Bokor will take 1 damage, and because it was damaged by a friendly model, will gain fast and a glowy. And you are blocking line of sight to my other lightning bug, so I do not get to make them fast and extra glowy.
Alright. Deva will attack the Bokor as his second action. 17.
The Bokor is currently at a 14.
Alright.
And I am going to keep it there. So you'll be on a negative.
Alright. Negative flip. 2 damage.
Takes 2.
That's Deva is done.
We will have the Pigapult activate. You have Mr. Mordrake. Oh no, Mr. Mordrake's already gone. You have Intrepid Emissary and Eva, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We are going to... Pigapult will use its throw ability. I'll find it right here. Full load will pick up the stuffed piglet. And stuffed piglet is going to be going. I get it. The action will declare the loaded ammo trigger. We're going to put the pig right next to Ivan. So Ivan will take a TN 15 move duel or suffer 2 damage. And then the stuffed piglet can blow itself up as per the trigger on the action.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure.
Well, actually, it may. I'm actually going to not declare the trigger. I'll just sit there and engage Ivan. You passed your tests, so you're fine. The Pigapult is then going to do the same thing to Lightning Bug number 2. Does not go off. I will cheat so it goes off. Lightning Bug number 2 will be placed here next to the strategy marker. There we go. Gets slow for being tossed. And the Pigapult does a pulse, which isn't enough to hit anybody. Actually, I think I'm in your shadow, so I might as well go here, hit Ivan with the pulse. Yeah, that makes more sense. So another 15 move duel, please.
He will not pass. I will stone to reduce. I reduce to 0.
Okay. The Pigapult is done.
Alright. Eva activates. She will try to do secret passage. Doesn't go up. Do I want to cheat that? No, I don't want to cheat that. I will try to secret passage again. Succeed. So she will go here. And that's Eva is done.
Okay. I think I will go with the remaining Lightning Bug. They are going to Healing Energy the Bokor with 3 wounds. They fail. We will buy you 2 card it. We fail. We'll try it a second time. Fail. Buy you 2 card it. We pass it. And they heal 3. And then for fun, we will go ahead and try shooting the Deva through concealment.
Yep.
I'm on negative. I am currently at a... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a double negative because of friendly fire. I'm currently at a 10.
I'm at 14.
Okay, so that will fail. The Lightning Bug is done.
So Emissary activates.
Mm-hmm.
He will try to walk. One. Two. Nope, not like so. 1.5. 2, 3, 4. I will take the damage either the way. So he will walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he takes 2 damage from hazardous terrain.
Oh, is there a thing about it being hazardous within an inch of the cactus?
Yes.
Well, I have not been doing that. So let me retroactively do that. 2 damage on them, 2 damage, 3 damage, 2 damage because it's shielded. We'll do 3 damage on that one. I forgot about that. That actually would have significantly changed what I did. I am dumb. Read your tournament packs, folks.
I totally forgot to remind you. But I think because I didn't remind you, you can return that health back because I should have done it. It's okay for me.
I will.
Starting next turn, you will.
I'll keep them here. For my purposes, this is how I will learn. But I appreciate that. Did Emissary want to do a bonus, or is he done?
He's done.
Okay.
No, he will do his bonus action. Yes.
Oh. Well. Okay, I guess he is done. Googly moogly. Well, here's what we'll do.
My all models have been activated, so it's all yours.
Yes. I will have Lightning Bug up here, who is slow, or is normal because it was fast and got slow. It's going to take a concentrate and a walk and just be next to this symbol marker and be done. Actually, why am I concentrating? I will remove your shadow marker instead. That's a better use of an action. We will have Olivia go. Olivia is going to use her bonus action, which is Tossed Sparklers on Pigapult, who relents. This needs a 6. Goes off. Pigapult gains a glowy and a burning. She will assist the burning off the Pigapult. It reduces by 1. And she is significant, so she will drop a scheme marker. She's done. Sammy LaCroix. Corvus has a 5 or 6 inch move. He's moved 6.
6.
Which means he's got the strategy marker next turn. I really can't do much to stop that. What I can do is draw a line of sight to your Deva. So I guess Sammy is going to concentrate, and then she is going to spend focus on Jinx on the Deva to get around your concealment.
All right.
Currently have a 12.
I'm at 8.
Before cheating,
I will cheat.
sorry,
17.
I am lowering
I
my...
will cheat to 17.
Yep, I am lowering my glory by 1, which I have to do before cheats. For the Glimpse the Void trigger, you cheat, I will cheat to an 18. This will be a negative to a straight flip for damage because of focus. 2 damage and injured. And then please take a willpower 14 duel or be buried.
He will be buried.
Yep.
How do I unbury?
You will unbury at the start of your activation, and then I will unbury you within 1 inch of one of your models.
Alright. Fine.
So we'll go ahead and just move the Deva there. Sammy's last thing will be to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. She will cowardly hide behind the train from Ivan.
Alright.
And I have a stuffed piglet who didn't do anything, so the stuffed piglet is going to be slow and is just going to try and bite Ivan with gore. This is going to be a stat, or it's range 0, so he'll move to be in base at charge. I think I'm just out. Stat 4 to your defense.
Alright. Defense 5.
I have a 9.
16.
Okay, that fails. He's done. I have gone with everything. Clear that out. End of the turn. Shielded goes away. These markers come off. Clear moved. That aura. Okay, we do cards and get ready for the next turn. I'll keep that hand.
I'll stone for cards.
Mm-hmm. I will do a quick refresh of my coffee. So, initiative time. You have +4 from past tokens. I have a 9.
But I will be 13 due to past tokens.
I will not cheat.
Actually, I declare first. Do I cheat?
That's true. That's
or not?
true.
So I will not cheat.
I will also not cheat. Now,
So I guess I will go first.
okay, before you do, my launch into space markers come down from outer space from Wong's ability last turn. I am going to drop them in his line of sight. I will drop them to hit those two.
Within which range?
Line of sight. That's the range.
Nice.
It is really, really good.
All right.
And we'll drop this one here.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, not touching terrain. Let me not cheat. We'll put that there. So please have Intrepid and Mr. Mordrake take a 14 move duel or suffer 1 damage.
Mordrake. suffers 1 damage. Emissary passes.
Alright, because you passed a simple duel that Wong made, you get a glowy.
Alright. So, Emissary activates.
Mm-hmm.
Walk and charge here.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has 2-inch range.
Okay.
He will... Let me check that. Yeah, 2-inch range. He will attack this little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. So I'm at 12. Would you like to cheat?
I do not wish to cheat. I am at a 10.
So that... Which trigger did I get? I will not declare any triggers. So negative flip.
Mm-hmm.
That will be 4 damage.
You will be down to 3 pass tokens this turn. You said 4 damage?
Yes, 4 damage.
I am
it's
at 1
moderate.
wound. Mm-hmm.
I will activate his bonus. I should have done it first. His aura.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's Emissary is done.
Okay. What will we do? I guess I wish to try and make it a little bit harder for Wong to do what he wants to do. So what we will do is... I'm sorry, not harder for Wong, harder for Ivan. It'll probably still be harder for Wong. Wong will activate. Wong is going to, first off, use the glow. He is going to not reduce glowy on anyone. It goes off. Everyone in range gets a glowy. So mainly Ivan gets a glowy. Pigapult gets a glowy. Sammy. And Wong is going to pick up the scheme marker that's next to him with launch into space. He will cheat this for it to go off with the trigger to drop a second scheme marker at the start of the next turn. And now, Wong is going to Fzap. Wong's first Fzap is going to be needing a 6 to go off. Goes off with severe injury. I drop 2 shockwave markers, and I'm only centering 1. Let me actually get they have shockwave markers now, so I'm going to grab them. There we go. So the first one is going to be centered on the lightning bug there. So I'm hitting Intrepid Emissary. The second one is going to... Oh, what the heck. I'll center it on the stuffed piglet. So actually we'll not need those just yet. So stuffed piglet will take a point of damage, get fast and glowy. The lightning bug will die, but first we resolve the shockwave effect.
So movement 13.
It is 13. If I target a friendly model, the TN increases by 2 to a 15.
Excuse.
So
I cannot find the rule that you
Oh.
can target friendly models.
Uncontrollable magic on the front of Wong's card.
Oh, okay. So English one. No, Intrepid Emissary.
Mm-hmm.
So his movement 13.
It will be a 15 from the lightning bug. You still pass. You're fine.
So English one.
Mm-hmm.
Because he passed the duel, he heals 1.
Yep.
And English 1. 2. I will cheat that.
Mm-hmm.
So he passed.
Because they passed, they both get a glowy. Because they passed a TN from Wong. The lightning bug took a damage, and this will kill the lightning bug. The lightning bug is going to do, it has 2 glowy on it. So its demise effect is, does a damage for each glowy on it to everyone within pulse 2. So your Intrepid will take 2 damage from its death.
That's taking an armor into account or not?
It is not taking armor into account.
Okay, so one damage.
Correct. And then Wong is going to throw a second Fizzap, and this is going to be once again centered on the stuffed piglet for Ivan to do a 15 TN. The second shockwave will go here to hit Mr. Mordrake.
All right.
It is not currently going off. I will cheat this in. So it will go off with the severe injury trigger. So if you take damage from this, you will gain injured +1.
All right.
And
so Mordrake doesn't pass. So it takes how much?
2 damage and injured 1.
All right. English Ivan.
When you fail a Fizzap duel, you take 2 damage plus your glowy value, and then glowy goes away. So you would currently be taking 4 damage if you do not cheat. Okay.
I will cheat that.
Okay. Makes sense. Now, this will kill the stuffed piglet. So the stuffed piglet is killed by an attack action. Actually, no, stuffed piglet is killed by an ability. It's killed by uncontrollable magic. So the stuffed piglet doesn't explode. Whoops. Mistake. That is going to be Wong done.
How much damage I take from stuffed piglet?
None, because stuffed piglet must be killed by an attack action, and my ability is the one that did damage to it, not the attack itself.
Ah, okay. Sure. I guess I'll activate English Ivan. English Ivan as his first action. Let me check. Put a scheme marker. As second action, he will target Wong. He gains a plus flip from concealment, and will use that plus flip to add a crow.
Okay.
So, targeting Wong.
I am willpower 5.
I'm at 18.
I'm at a 7. I am not going to cheat. I have counter spell, so if you choose to declare a trigger, you must discard a card to do so.
I will declare the summoning trigger and summon another Deva.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my Deva?
I will get a pass token.
Okay, I see it. I've lost it. Okay, so Deva is summoned here.
Mm-hmm.
And the damage flip will be, so to my 18 to your 7, it will be
positive.
Positive.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be 3 damage.
Wong will take 3.
So Deva, when summoned, will make will take an attack action.
Mm-hmm. I have a 7. You have a 15. I will not cheat.
So that is a straight flip.
Mm-hmm.
That will be another 3 damage.
I will stone to prevent here. I take 2.
So English Ivan will shoot at Deva or at Wong again, gaining a positive flip. I'm at 14.
I am at a 9. I will not cheat. 9 to 14 is a negative damage flip.
Do I want to cheat it? Yeah, why not? 19.
Oh boy.
So the trigger will be... oh, wait. The trigger will not work. It works because you have a concealment. So that will be 9 against 19, so straight flip.
Yep, don't forget to discard a card to declare the trigger from counterspell.
Okay, so that will be 5 damage.
I will stone to prevent. 2, I take 3.
And that's English Ivan is done.
Lord have mercy. Goodness gracious. I will activate the Bokor back here, number 1. Bokor is going to use healing energy on Wong. I get it. I will go ahead and lower my glowy to 0 to declare the Deja Vu trigger and try and get some decent cards here. I will discard this.
He gains 1 damage from received from Cactus.
He's not within an inch of Cactus.
Oh, it's different.
Yep, number 1.
Yep.
So that will be 2 heals on Wong, and I will draw 2. I will heal Wong a second time. I will not. And then I think what I will do is I will heal the lucky Effigy. I will cheat this in. I will not declare the trigger. Effigy will heal 2. I will then pulse out Shielded with Protective Spirits. And Protective Spirits requires a 5, so it does go off. So Pigapult gains Shielded, Lucky gains a Shielded. Bokor is done.
Alright. Corvus activates. He'll to symbol. Take an interact action to score a point. And that's Corvus is done.
Okay. Just a moment. It says I lost connection to the server again. I don't know why my internet is deciding today of all days to be bad. Just a moment. Joining the room. All right. What is going on? I apologize. This is normally not this rough. Where are we? We are Pigapult, or Lucky Effigy, healed and got shielded there. That one's done. That has pink. Okay. We will have the Lucky Effigy activate. It is going to declare a charge, eating the shielded from the damage from the cactus. It is going to go into the Deva, and we are going to punch you with our knife. Stat 5 against defense.
Defense 6.
I have a 14.
I have a 7. Go ahead.
I will declare Catch a Glimpse. Look at the top 2 cards of my Fate deck, then put them back in the same order. First I do the damage though. It's a negative twist, because you're at 7?
No, it's straight.
Straight, okay. Take 1 damage. Do I want to cheat that? Because you are... Yeah, we're going to cheat that. Sorry, we're going to go to 4.
4 damage.
Yes.
Alright.
I will now look at the top 2 of my deck and put them back in any order. I'm sorry. And in the order that they came in. There we go. Actually, can I undo that with this? Yes. There we go. Now they're certainly in the correct order because of the way the undo button works. I will try my bonus action. It will fail. I will now stab you a second time. 16.
17.
I will fail. Effigy is done.
All right. Gibson activates. Oh, no, he doesn't. So if I use tools for the job, can I place the same card I've drawn from this card pile?
Yes.
Okay, so Gibson activates. Tools for the job, I use the same card. Gibson will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charge Mordrake. Let me check. So attack. All right. And oh yeah, so attack succeeds anyways. Mordrake heals 2. And I draw a card. He will attack again. He will heal another one, and I'll draw a card. And then I will drop a shadow marker. Succeed. So I don't believe I need line of sight. I'll drop it here. And that's Gibson is done.
Indeed. What will we do? I think I will have my Bokor number 2 activate. It will take a damage walking to out of the hazardous terrain. And it is going to heal Wong. It does. I am not going to declare any triggers. Wong heals 3. And I will Protective Spirits. Getting it. Wong gets a shielded. Effigy gets a shielded. Lightning Bug gets a shielded. Bokor is done.
Alright. Deva activates. Deva will attack Effigy. Let me check. Yep. So Deva attacks Effigy. Alright. Deva attacks Effigy again.
16.
I'll cheat that to 17. You're, by the way, -1 defense.
Sorry, that's right. 16. I will not cheat. So, you are stunned from being summoned, so no triggers, but damage is real.
Negative flip. That will be 2 damage.
Effigy has armor 1.
And shielded.
And shielded, so takes nothing.
Alright, Deva is done.
Okay. You have Mr. Mordrake, Eva, and Nocturne left. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
I will have... I think the lightning bug will activate. It will move out of the hazardous and not into your engagement.
His engagement 0.
Oh, Deva's engagement 0. The 1 inch is your concealment. That's right.
Yes.
So I will go... Where do I want to go with you? I think I will go... To be within range of the Pigapult. My shielded goes away. And I will heal myself, needing an 8. I do not get it. The lightning bug is done.
Alright. Nocturne activates. He'll walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then take another walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are they in base contact?
I think so.
Alright. And that's it. He's done.
We will activate the Pigapult. The Pigapult is going to toss the Lucky Emissary. Goes off. put Lucky Emissary up there. And we are going to toss the... We're going to toss Olivia. Goes off. We'll drop her here. She gains slow. And let me see here. Pigapult. It'll be a move 15, damage 2 action, except Olivia has Lovely Assistant. Enemy models within aura 3 of her increase the TN of every simple duel they make by +2. So you have a TN 17 move duel on Gibson and Mr. Mordrake, or suffer 2 damage.
Alright. Gibson suffers 2 damage. Mordrake suffers 2 damage.
That is the Pigapult done.
I'll use my who you have left?
I have Olivia. I have Sammy.
Alright, Mordrake activates. And yeah. He will charge Olivia.
Mm-hmm. She is defense 4.
His attack is against movement.
She's move 5. That's a 15.
That will fail. He will attack again.
That's an 11.
That's 18.
Oh, you got her there.
So straight flip.
Mm-hmm.
I want to cheat that. So because he succeeded in duel, he heals 1 because of the aura of Emissary.
Mm-hmm.
Is Olivia a henchman?
She is not.
And she has... Can she reduce damage?
She cannot.
Then I will cheat that to 4 damage.
She is dead. Bloop.
And that's Mordrake is done.
Okay.
Need a 5. Fails. That's him done.
Okay. Well, I only have Sammy left, so she's gonna go. She is going to go 1, 2, 3 because of terrain, and 4, 5, 6. So she is in base contact with Ivan. She is going to use her bonus action Putrefy, targeting your scheme marker right there. I require an 8 of crows. I am going to, before cheating, lower my glowy by 1 for a crow. And cheat the card. This will summon a flying piglet into base contact with your scheme marker. Flying piglets are mindless, so you do not get a pass token. But it's already activated. And then Sammy will use her last action. She is going to use voodoo pins. Your scheme marker's gone. Actually, she's within range to get around your concealment. She's going to jinx Ivan instead. That'll do more value, I think. Stat 6 against your willpower.
willpower 5, I believe. And no, 6. So I'm at 13.
13. I think this is a good time for this. I will go to a 20.
All right.
I will declare Glimpse the Void to try and bury you.
All right.
Straight flip for damage.
Okay.
1 damage. And injured 1. And please take a TN 14 willpower duel or be buried.
Need an 8. Pass.
All right. That is Sammy done. That's me done.
I think I should have one last pass token because one of your models last turn has died.
Okay.
One last because I have summoned one model, which is buried right now.
Mm-hmm.
Eva activates. She will try to do secret passage.
Mm-hmm.
Succeeds. She will go here.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait. Maybe here. And put as him marker here, and that is her done.
Mm-hmm.
Now buried Deva activates.
Mm-hmm. I would like you to unbury them next to Mr. Mordrake.
All right. So he will take a walk. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then another 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Deva is done.
I think that might be the turn.
Yes.
Alrighty. At the end of the turn, you will score the strategy. I will not. And I will reveal nothing. Do you reveal any schemes?
No.
Okay. I will draw this hand and I will keep it.
I will keep my hand as well.
And going into initiative. 11 and 5, we have the equal numbers of pass tokens.
I will not cheat.
All right.
So let's calculate our pass tokens. How much who has.
1,
So
2, 3,
I have
6,
8. I have 9 models.
I have 8 models.
So you get pass token. And also your emissary.
Correct. My emissary comes in slow because Effigy is slow, but that puts it in base contact with this symbol.
On second thought, I will cheat initiative.
I will also cheat initiative.
So we reflip. Would you like to cheat?
I would not.
Then I will go first.
I still drop 2 scheme markers from Wong's launch into space.
Alright.
And we will drop it here to hit those 4 models. I can hit that and not hit my flying piglet, I think.
Okay.
And this one will also just go right here.
Alright.
So it is just the Nocturne, the Dave, and Eva. They will take a TN 14 move duel or suffer a damage.
Deva suffers a damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nocturne passes. And Eva 14 duel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she suffers a damage.
Okay. Nocturne gets himself a glowy. And clear these auras out. And that is my beginning of turn silliness. Go ahead.
Emissary activates.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is Piglet significant?
It is.
So whatever I do, you will score a point.
Mm-hmm.
That was silly of me to cheat, but guess it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So Gibson activates.
Mm-hmm.
Tools for the job. Gibson will walk 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he will charge. Before charging, he will try to drop a shadow marker.
Mm-hmm.
Succeeds. He will drop 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will charge. To here.
Mm-hmm.
And attack your emissary.
I have an 11.
Have 15.
Yep, I will not cheat.
So negative flip.
Mm-hmm.
That will be 2 damage. 1 goes in. And that's Gibson is done.
Okay. We are going to go with Wong. Wong is going to go ahead and use the glow. And I will lower glowy on Ivan by 2 as part of a cost. And needing a 6 for this to go off. I will also lower the Pigapult's glowy by 2. So a total of 4. So if it goes off, I will draw a card for every 2 glowy I reduced. So I'll draw 2 cards, and then everyone in pulse 6 gains a glowy. So I'll draw 1 and 2, and I will get rid of that card and that card.
Have you flipped any black jokers during this game?
I have not, because I held it I got it in my opening hand turn 1, so I held it for 2 turns. Last turn I discarded it, so
okay.
It's back in rotation.
All right.
I've been very fortunate when I get the black joker in hand. There we go. Wong is going to try and disengage from the Deva. Am I disengaging or am I Your defense 6. I am disengaging.
Okay.
I have a 13.
I will cheat that to... Don't want to cheat that. You have 12 because of -1 defense.
Yes, I do. Correct. Thank you.
I will not cheat. Go ahead.
I will go there.
Now you pass the duel.
I do. It is a... What is the move again? It is a 12 move, so I need a 7. I get it.
All right.
Now, I have 2 actions left. We're gonna go zap zap, because that's what Wong does. I need a 6 for this to go off. That is not a 6, but this is with severe injury trigger. I will drop this to hit Nocturne, Eva, and Deva. And this one will drop to hit the other Deva. So I'm hitting both Deva, your Nocturne, and Eva with this attack.
All right. What's the duel?
The duel is a 13 move.
All right. Eva? Oh, come on.
Oh, no. So 2 damage and injured 1 from my trigger.
All right. Nocturne? So 13, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will cheat that to pass.
Okay, you will gain a glowy.
Deva gets 2 damage.
+1 for the glowy on it, which will kill it.
Oh, then I will cheat that to not die.
And you'll gain a glowy for passing it.
The other Deva? Pass.
You'll get a glowy.
I will rename. So this one will be Deva number 2. This one number 1.
Wong's last action is going to be doing the same thing. I get it. No triggers here. Same models, please.
Eva passes. Nocturne did not pass, so 4 damage.
Correct, and glowy goes away.
Deva, number 1, passes. Deva number 2, passes.
That is Wong done.
Alright. Eva activates. So she had some shenanigans as her bonus action. She will try to do secret passage. Succeeds. She will go here and tries to do secret passage again. Succeeds. Go right into base contact. Here. And that's Eva is done.
Indeed. What to do? I think you have 3 cards in hand. And the train tracks are severe terrain, correct? Or are they not? Train tracks are severe terrain, correct?
Oh, let me check. Buildings, barrels. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they are severe.
I think I need to. I think I need to go with the Pigapult, who does not have shielded. Do I? No. No, I think I go with Sammy before Ivan can do stuff to her and try and bury you again. Sammy is going to first action. She's actually going to putrefy your scheme marker next to the Nocturne. This needs an 8 to go off with a crow. I am not currently getting it. I will lower my glowy by 1 to add a crow, and I will cheat the 8 in, so I get a stuffed piglet who is mindless, so you do not get a pass token, but I do drop this right here, and your marker goes away, and it is now engaging your Nocturne. Sammy is then going to jinx Ivan. Stat 6 against willpower.
Willpower 6. 17.
18.
Alright.
I
will not cheat.
I will declare Drain Magic. You will discard a card, and then I will draw and then discard a card.
Alright. So damage flip?
Single negative. Moderate 2.
I will remove a shadow marker to reduce it to 0. And I discarded 10 of books.
Okay, I will draw. I will discard the 3 of crows. I will try and jinx you again. That is a 15 with Glimpse the Void.
I will cheat to 18.
With your injured?
Oh. From where he did get injured this turn?
The first jinx gives injured regardless of damage.
Okay, I'm at 17.
I will go to 18 with 12 of tomes for Glimpse the Void. So it'll be a negative and a second injured. 1 damage. Oh my god. That is 1 second. I'll be right back in. Where is the game? There it is. Okay. Did you hear my... There it is. There's the cheat for the 12.
All right.
That will be a negative twisted damage, declaring Glimpse the Void. That is 1 damage, a second injured, and now a TN 14 willpower duel.
He is buried.
Okay. We will go ahead and just put him over there with his glowy. That's Sammy done.
All right. Deva number 2 activates.
Mm-hmm.
He will charge here.
Mm-hmm.
And attack the guy below.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 17.
I am at a 10, -1 from being even base to base, so 9. I will not cheat.
So straight flip.
Mm-hmm.
That will be 2 damage.
That will kill him. The lightning bug explodes. Demise arcane feedback. Models within Pulse 2 suffer damage equal to his glowy to a max of 3. So Pigapult will take 1 damage. Okay.
So that's Deva is done.
Yep. We are going to I guess we'll have Lucky Emissary activate. We're going to try Aura of Luck, needing a 6, a 4 rather, goes off. And we are going to Dazzling Flourish Intrepid Emissary. This will give you slow.
All right.
Stat 6 versus your willpower.
Willpower 5.
I have a 12.
All right, he gains slow.
Yep, that is the emissary done.
So Deva number 1 activates. He will try to steal Jinx from Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
Does not succeed. He will charge the piglet.
Mm-hmm.
First attack.
Defense 4 -1 is a 3. I have a 10.
I have 10 as well.
I will not cheat.
That will be 2 damage.
Takes 2.
I will attack again.
Mm-hmm. 13.
I will cheat that to 17.
Got him.
That will be negative flip.
Mm-hmm.
2 damage.
Demise delicious bacon. I drop a scheme instead of a corpse.
And 2 damage.
Yep, he's dead.
I mean...
Oh, you take no damage from him dying.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's not the buff piglet.
No, he's the schemy piglet.
Yeah. And that's... Eva is done.
Mm-hmm. I think I will have... You know, I'll have I will have the Bokor number 1 activate. Bokor number 1 is going to heal the Pigapult. Goes off. The Pigapult heals 2. I'm going to heal the other Bokor. Goes off. Heals 1. Pulse out shielded.
Right.
Fails.
Mordrake activates. He will walk 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you removed scheme markers during this turn?
I have not. I will not be dropping markers with Wong next turn.
Alright, that will be... That changes some things. He will walk here. Take an interact action to remove a scheme marker.
Mm-hmm.
And... he's done.
Okay. The Pigapult is going to activate. It will concentrate. It will spend the concentrate to shoot the Nocturne. No, to shoot Mr. Mordrake.
All right.
Without to get around concealment. So straight flip. That is a 11.
13.
I will cheat to tie you. So single negative.
Oh, no. It will be a straight flip because he's injured. I don't remember from what. Or not. I don't think
he has injured this turn.
All right. So, yep. So negative flip.
That'll be weak of 2.
All right.
That is Pigapult done.
Corvus activates. He will walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Mm-hmm.
6, and another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
And he will do his bonus action. So it doesn't make. So you will reveal your hand if you fail against willpower.
Okay.
You're at how much?
I am at a 9.
All right. Would you like to cheat?
Nope.
Then please show me your cards. All right. And that's him done.
Mm-hmm. I have a Bokor left, and the Bokor is going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. One more to there. With 5 move, we are going to target the Nocturne, spending focus to use Swamp Spirits. My attack action
Alright.
has no gun, so no friendly fire, just a straight.
Alright.
Versus willpower, 5 versus willpower.
Concealment terrain, so he's concealment terrain.
Right, so the focus gives me a straight flip.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Sure.
Oh boy. That will be the magical feedback to give the Bokor a glowy. So 19 to 12. And 19 to 12 is straight, goes to positive from focus. Of course. 2 damage.
Dice.
Gives me a glowy. I will now give out shielded, needing a 5. I don't give out shielded. I have no more activations.
Well, I have 2 activations. It's English Ivan and Emissary.
Mm-hmm.
I'll activate Ivan. Would you like to place him?
Could you please deploy him next to Eva?
All right. So Ivan will walk 4, 5, then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then he will try to do.
Somehow I'm seeing you moving my Bokor and Ivan's in the middle. Did that get swapped, or is my screen just messed up?
Oh, I accidentally played. Yeah, I thought I placed Ivan. I was pretty sure, and I cannot find Ivan.
Let's just undo real quick. Here, we'll hit undo.
Please do the undo.
Yeah. Just. Alright, it's not letting me do the undo. I'll put. Do you see Ivan now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah. So this guy was like here.
So Ivan will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then he will try to do his shockwave. Need a 6. Get a 6. We'll place it here. Then his bonus action. Need a 4. Got it. He will place on top of his shadow market. Like so.
Okay.
So Ivan is done. Emissary activates. He will take a concentrate action. Emissary is done.
Okay.
So that's the turn.
That is.
I will reveal one scheme. So Eva and Nocturne were hidden Martyrs.
I will reveal 2 schemes. The first is hidden Martyrs for Lightning Bug number 1 and Bokor number 1. You killed Lightning Bug number 1 with your Deva charge. Bokor number 1 is back here. And the other is Leave Your Mark. I have a scheme marker near the center and you do not.
So you remove that scheme marker?
Mm-hmm. I will get rid of this one. I still do not get a strategy point though. Going into turn 4. Injured and shielded go away from everyone. Emissary is not slow anymore. Reshuffle. I will discard the 5 of crows. I have no stones for suits.
I will stone.
Mm-hmm. And initiative. I have a 10.
I have a 7. So I will not cheat.
Alright. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models, so no pass tokens.
Alright.
We are going to, I think, go first. I will elect to go with Wong first. Wong is going to lower Glowy from the Pigapult by 2. He's going to use Glow. He's going to lower it by 2, 1 from the Deva, and 1 from the Bokor, for a total of 4 Glowy reduced. It is not going off. I require a 6 for this to go off, so I will cheat the 10 in to get the 6 in I need. I will draw 2 cards, and then everyone in range gets a Glowy. Draw 1 and 2. I will discard this card from hand size. Wong is going to then, I'm going to turn off the aura on Sammy for a moment. Wong is going to do I have to see target corpse marker? Okay. Corpse scheme. I don't think I can see that one. But unfortunately, is dropping 2 markers in the center next turn going to do it? Maybe. Wong is going to take an action to interact and drop a scheme marker. He is going to then pick that up with launch into space. Oh wait, I don't have the trigger. Easily, no, he's not. He's just going to blow up a bunch of times. Sorry, I'm talking out loud. I should talk in my head and then tell you what I'm doing. Fizap goes off. Wrong one. Going to drop this here, hitting my stuffed piglet and your Mr. Mordrake and your Deva, and hitting English Ivan.
So movement, how much?
This is move 13 for all of them.
English Ivan passes.
Gets a Glowy.
Mordrake Passes.
Gets a glowy.
And Diva 1. Passes.
Gets a glowy. My stuffed piglet. Passes. Gets a glowy. We're going to do it again. Second Fizzap goes off. Same targets.
English Island passes.
Okay, gets a glowy.
Mordrake 13.
13.
Doesn't pass.
He'll take 3 damage.
He takes 3 damage. He will appear here. Heals himself for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Ivan takes 2.
Mm-hmm.
And he ends all conditions. So Deva passes.
Okay. Gets it. My stuffed piglet, I think, passes. They are move 5, yes, so passes. My last action will be to do the same thing. This time, however, the shockwave will be placed to hit Mr. Mordrake and Ivan down here.
Alright.
Goes off with Surge trigger, so I will draw a card after the action's resolved.
So doesn't pass. How much damage? 6?
That was Ivan?
Yeah.
Yes, 2 plus your glowy tokens.
I will cheat that.
Okay.
And then Mordrake. Ivan takes another 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And Deva.
Mm-hmm.
Deva is killed.
Okay. Stuffed piglet fails. I am going to that will fail. The piglet will die, it will explode, but there's no one in range to take it. Should not have put that where it hit the Pigapult, or the pig. Oh well. That's Wong done.
And English Island activates. He will take a walk action. 1. Just to see... no. He will use his bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Need a 4. Place him here. So... Or wait. What am I doing? Yeah. He will attack on 1. Because he's in concealment. How much his willpower?
Whose willpower again?
Bokor.
Oh, they are 6.
Yeah. So I will attack Bokor because he's in concealment. The Bokor on 1.
Mm-hmm.
I will use that plus flip to give a crow myself.
Mm-hmm.
And the attack action. Would you like to cheat?
I think I would. I will go to a 20.
Alright. I will do the same attack against same model.
Mm-hmm. I will use focus.
I will use crow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 8.
I am at 8 as well.
So I'm at 14.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to cheat?
I would. Go to a 18.
I'll go to 18 as well.
Mm-hmm.
I will summon a Broken Spectre.
Mm-hmm.
So damage flip. That will be 2 damage.
Takes 2.
And my last action. Let me think. I will attack on 1 again.
Mm-hmm.
Will not use any. Will use the positive flip.
Mm-hmm.
So I am at 18.
I am at a 13.
Negative flip. That will be another 2 damage.
Do you want to shadow pin since I'm in concealment and do an extra 1? And stagger?
I don't have the crows for trigger.
Correct. Okay. Alright.
And that's E1 is done.
Alrighty. We will have Lucky Emissary activate. No, we won't. We'll go with Bokor 1. Bokor 1 is going to attempt to disengage from the Spectre.
Alright. I'm at... Let me check. I'm at 19.
I'm at a 7. You're on a positive to keep me there.
-4.
So I will go 1. You have a 1-inch engage, is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
So I should be out since I moved 1 inch.
Alright.
Directly away.
If I have 1 inch engage and you moved 1 inch, then no, you are still in my engage. You are like in base contact with engagement.
Mm-hmm. I will try and disengage a second time. I have an 8.
Would you like to cheat?
Nope.
That will be by 2.
I go
so
3.
You're at 3.
And that is done.
Alright. Mordrake activates.
Mm-hmm.
He will walk. Wait a minute. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mordrake will take a damage.
Mm-hmm.
And will attack on 1.
13. Not gonna cheat.
This is attack and movement. So I am at 16.
To 13. Because move 5.
So negative flip.
Mm-hmm.
2 damage.
And that will be a dead Bokor. Okay. Let's see, you have Eva, you have Emissary, and you have your 2 friends up top. I will have Emissary go. Emissary is going to put up his aura. Needing a 4. I'm sorry, were you done with Mordrake? I just started going.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm done.
Cheat the 4, I have my aura. I will Steamroller. needing a 4. I get it. I go this way. I will take the damage and injured from the hazardous. I will...
Injured, you're not taking injured. There
What?
is only damage.
Because I think I end in it, which is why I say that. But I'll just take the damage. It's interrupted by impassable terrain, so I would run into the building, but I can't place on top of your model, so I have to be here. So I don't run over your base, so I don't do damage to you.
No, you do because you're in base contact with me.
Okay, so go ahead and take your make way. Oh, I ended in base, but I don't move through your base, so I don't make way on you this time. I will take another damage to Steamroller again. I do. This time, I go this way. To there. This time, you will take a TN13 move duel or suffer 2 damage on Intrepid Emissary.
I will suffer 1 damage.
Lucky is done.
All right.
Oh, and they are all the same kind of cactuses are the same kind of terrain. So I only take hazardous from the top right cactus, not the bottom left as well. Okay.
Yeah, you take only 1 damage.
Yep. He's done.
So Eva activates.
Mm-hmm.
She will take an interact action.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll score another point from the strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Then she will try to secret passage. Mm-hmm. Need an 8. Got it. I'll go here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Eva is done.
I will have my Bokor give out shielded. The remaining one, it fails. It will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there to be in base with Ivan, and it will take an action to destroy your shadow marker.
All right.
It's done.
I'll activate Corvus. He will walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Mm-hmm.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
He will do his bonus action on Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
6 against your willpower.
I have a 20. Okay. I have Sammy and Pigapult. Pigapult will try and disengage from the Spectre. I have an 8.
I'm at 17.
Not going to cheat. 8 to 17. Straight flip.
That will be 4.
I go nowhere because the Pigapult is very slow. It is going to concentrate and be done.
All right. I'll activate Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
he will place the same card in the discard pile from Tools of the Job. Or should I? Yeah. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he will place a shadow marker, seeds. Let's place it here. Somewhere here. And that's Gibson is done.
Okay. Well, I will have Sammy go, and Sammy is just going to jinx Ivan a couple times. Range 10.
All right.
So stat 6 against your willpower.
Willpower 6.
I have a 17.
I have a 12. I will not cheat.
I will drain magic. Negative twist. 1 damage, injured 1, and then you discard, and I will draw a card and discard a card.
I will prevent. Alright, he does not gain any damage. And I will discard 11.
Okay, I will draw. I will discard this 3. You will still get an injured from the attack.
Yep.
We will do it again. That is a 13 to willpower.
I'm at 7.
I have to, before cheating, I will lower my glowy for a drain magic.
Alright.
So straight flip. 2 damage with injured.
I will prevent.
No
Both
damage.
are prevent.
and
I will just...
There it is. There it is. We'll get rid of that. And there's nothing for me to putrefy. I am out of activations.
Let me think. Do I want to charge Lucky Emissary? I think I do not. Intrepid Emissary will take a concentrate action and will stay where he is.
Okay. So that'll be the end of the turn. You will get your symbol. I will not.
Yep.
You've gotten 3 symbols so far? 1, 2. Oh, no, 2. You've gotten 2. Alright. And going into turn 5, I will discard Black Joker and the 5 of Tomes.
I will stone for cards. I will discard 3 and 3.
Okay. Initiative. I have 1 pass token from your Spectre. Oh, your Spectre didn't do anything last turn. Did you want to concentrate?
He attacked. I think he attacked the guy.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't change much.
Okay.
So how many models we have now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5.
I have 7.
So I'll get 2 pass
So you
tokens.
get... Yes.
I flipped a 3 for initiative.
I have 5. Would you like to cheat?
This is going to be very silly, but yes. Go to a 13 plus 1.
All right. All right.
We're going to start. We're going to go first. I'll get 2 pass tokens. Emissary will go. I will take a damage to take a walk action within an inch of the cactus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go in, and I will pick up my first strategy point.
All right.
And then Emissary is going to be done. We'll put up our aura. We get our aura up.
All right. Eva activates.
Mm-hmm.
She will do secret passage.
Mm-hmm.
Succeeds. Teleports here.
Mm-hmm.
And she can do it here. Yep. And we'll take a concentrate action.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can't
Let's
place
play
into... Are these enclosed buildings or no?
It's... Let me check.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check the docs. I totally forgot about it. I actually don't know. I will place Eva.
I don't think matters. You can still get her into engagement with Lucky with the place, so yeah.
Let me check just to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'll place her here.
Mm-hmm. Injured for them. We're going to... that's Eva, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go with Wong. I think what we want to do is... take a walk to here. I will glow, or use the glow. I will reduce the Bokor's glowy by 3, Pigapult's by 1, so I have 4 glowy to draw 2 cards. I will cheat this in to pass and draw 2 cards. Everyone in range gains a glowy. Ivan goes up to glowy 6. I'm going to use Fizap. Goes off. I will cheat this in for the severe injury. I am targeting the Bokor will be the source of the first pulse on Ivan. The second shot is going to go here to not hit Sammy but to hit Corvus and DeWalt. Wong is in the effect of the pulse, but he ignores it because he's evasive. Bokor takes damage, fast and glowy for being targeted. Ivan's TN is +2 because I targeted the Bokor. So that makes it a 15 move on Ivan.
Ivan succeeds.
And then Gibson and Corvus is a 13 move.
Gibson doesn't succeed, takes 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I will stone. Takes 1 damage.
Yep.
Corvus. I will cheat that.
Okay. Gibson gains injured for taking damage from the severe injury trigger. we are going to do it again with our last action. Does not go off. I will cheat this in for severe injury. Same targets. Bokor takes another damage, gains another glowy. So it'd be 15 TN for Ivan. And
Ivan, he will 15. He will pass.
Okay.
Gibson will take 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And Corvus will succeed. No, yes, he succeeds.
Okay.
He is at 15.
That is Wong done.
So what do I want to do? I don't know. I will activate Corvus.
Mm-hmm.
He will charge Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
Before charging. Oh,
sorry.
all right.
No, you can do what you were
All
going
right.
to do before charging.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So I'm at 12.
I am at a 9.
Would you like to cheat?
Not really. Got him. I choose not to cheat.
All right. The trigger will be you must either discard a card or reveal one of your unrevealed schemes, but it doesn't matter. You already revealed them. So it will be 2, 3, 4. Negative flip.
Hey.
That will be 5 damage and staggered.
Okay, is this a stat 6 attack?
Stat 7.
Stat 7, okay. I have flinch, so I will have a shielded when you target me. So I'll take 4 damage. And staggered.
Alright. I will try to ask you to reveal your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Against willpower. I'm at 8.
I am also at 8.
Would you like to cheat?
Nope.
Please show me your hand. Alright. I will attack Sammy again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 16.
I am at a 12.
Would you like to cheat?
Nope.
I will cheat that to 19.
Mm-hmm.
Straight flip. That will be 4 damage.
That is a dead Sammy.
And Corvus is done.
Mm-hmm. I think at this point I would be comfortable talking through the rest of the turn, because I do not see a way for me to score any additional points this game.
I do not think I will score anything else except the second part of Hidden Martyrs.
Well, I think your Bracken could score you a symbol, because Ivan can command it to move, right? And then you can pick up that symbol on my side. The Pigapult can't engage you, it has no engagement.
Ivan can command, let me check.
Encroaching Shadows.
Oh, Pigapult doesn't have engagement?
Nope, and is insignificant.
Oh, yes, then I will score definitely Symbols of Authority.
Mm-hmm. So you will certainly get 2 additional points this turn. For 2 points on Hidden Martyrs, a 3rd point of strategy. And what was your other scheme?
Leave your mark.
Okay.
I think I should have taken research mission.
I expected research mission. I thought you were going for that when you were dropping markers next to the train with Ivan.
I wanted to confuse you, to do unnecessary actions.
You absolutely confused me. So I think a final score of 5 to 3? Yes, 5 to 3 seems like a final score. Does that sound correct to you?
Yeah, it seems... Yeah, it's totally correct.
Okay. Well, only because it has been a pleasure playing you, but at this point I don't think I'm going to even give you anything remotely close to a challenge, so that is why I suggest talking through it.
Yeah, I don't understand how to play this crew. And I don't like the crew, so like I just love playing Misaki. I played like 50 games with her. And if I played Misaki here, possibly I would have taken all symbols, most likely.
Oh, absolutely. She is very good at that.
And
she's a lot of fun to play with and against. Her keyword is very mobile, very strong, and Thunders have great versatiles too.
Yeah, the versatiles are crazy. The Fuhatsu, like I take him in all the games.
Oh, he's just so good.
Yeah, my friend told me that his plus flip on the weapon is a bit too much. If you remove that, then he would be balanced.
I don't disagree. There's something about he certainly wants to get that 6 severe, and having an extra positive helps with that.
Yeah.
But he's also a henchman, right? So he needs to be good at something.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind
Thank you for a great game.
Yes, thank you.
I felt like I was on back foot entire game. I felt like the entire game I felt like losing.
Well, you did a great job playing through that and focusing on scoring and not letting it get to you. So kudos.
Thank you. And I guess have a nice day.
Thanks, you too. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.